Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw. Going In Raw. That sounds terrible.
What's up? It's your girl, Sasha Banks, the Legit Boss, and you are watching Going In Raw. You like that?
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson, and available wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notify bell next to it just to make sure you're always getting your new Going In Raw notifications. We're also available on the Patreon. On the Patriots. Patriots.
What a horrible.
Nation is best.
What a boring football game.
Do you know the official song for the Patriots? We are the best and Tom Brady is GOAT.
Pretty sure that's not the official Patriot song.
I just made it up because I'm the best.
It's crap.
We won, Larson.
No, the Patriots
we won.
The Patriots won. And
I am very excited.
Boring
the struggle
game.
every year, and then to come through in the end in just the most exciting, thrilling fashion
That
ever.
game was completely bereft of excitement.
You don't know anything about football.
I do.
More intellectual minds like myself understand
Have
what
you
a
ever
thrilling,
played
thrilling
football at
game.
any level?
Yes, I have.
No, you have not.
I've actually played quite a bit of football in my life. It's been very fun. I can play quarterback, running back. Oh, why are you so sad? Because your stupid Philadelphia Eagles didn't do anything?
Well, actually, they beat the Patriots last year, so I'm cool. I'm fine.
Oh, you're good? Why are you
Yeah.
so bitter right now then?
Because it was
Patriots!
a boring. You know what I did the second half of the
They
game?
are the best.
I did something exciting. I played
You
board games.
genuflected
I
before
played board games because it was more fun than that. Boring Super Bowl.
Go Patriots. Anyways, all right, I'll stop. Anyways, congratulations, Patriots. The young upstart team with, Scrappy. That's what I call it, Team Scrappy. But what a bunch of cheating bastards they are, Larson.
Yeah.
Ooh. Anyways, I had a good time. I had lots of ribs and some hot dogs.
I had pizza and beer
and some brownies.
and
Ooh.
played board games.
Who'd you get pizza from?
I made it.
You made garbage. Anyways,
No, it's good, man.
So that's good. I'm glad you had it.
Trader Joe's is really good pizza crust. Make your own pizza.
I'm sure they do.
And they have chicken jalapeno sausage you put on there with some pepperoni. Oh man!
Did you watch Maroon 5 or Halftime Heat?
I was making pizza. I didn't watch either.
Oh, okay.
I walked in and out of the room when Maroon 5 was putting on their performance.
Good Lord.
And it was not good.
I had my.
Granted, I'm no fan of their music.
My dad doesn't have the WWE Network at home, surprisingly, at his house rather. So I was on my phone watching Halftime Heat, and every once in a while I'd look up and watch Maroon 5, and oh my God. It was terrible.
Yeah, not very good.
Talk about somebody, I don't know who did this, but on Twitter there's a video out there. Maybe it's one of the late night shows. Maybe it's on Comedy Central. I don't know who it was. But I saw the headline of it. It says, I bought a new Maroon 5 hoodie and went about town to ask who was excited about Maroon 5's halftime performance. And nobody. Do you think Maroon 5 is anybody's favorite band?
No.
I don't think so either.
There's people who like them.
Right, exactly.
Obviously, they sell a lot of records.
They have some catchy tunes.
They seem popular.
Right.
Not my cup of tea, their music.
Yeah.
I find it boring.
Yeah. I don't know if
uninteresting.
I don't think they drive passion in anybody. I'm not sure.
No, I think it's just maybe it's, I don't know, like decent background noise or something.
Right, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like it comes on the radio.
But here's the thing:
you're not going to change it.
I've never bought one of their CDs.
No.
I've never scanned the radio dial trying to find one of their songs, and yet every song they played last night I have heard.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So they're everywhere.
It just infects it. It infects society.
Yeah.
That's what record labels do these days. They just infect society.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, the Big Boy cameo was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. They were in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
because Outkast is great.
I wish Andre 3000 was there.
I know,
but that's a cool tune.
Oh yeah.
Like the way
oh yeah, the whole album's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Talking about good double albums there. Anyway.
Heck yes.
So moving on. We got to talk about wrestling now, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Right.
You don't want to argue about Super Bowl anymore?
There's nothing to argue about. My team won. Woo! There's zero argument. Argument was in the score. 13-3, baby. Anyways.
Dull. Boring.
Oh, that's fine.
Uninteresting.
Win is a win is a win, man.
Yeah, that's fine for the regular season.
That's why you're not huge into soccer, huh?
What?
Low scores.
No, I don't mind low scores as long as it's an interesting game. That game wasn't even a defensive battle.
Yeah.
There's one turnover.
Yeah.
Or maybe two. I don't know. It was just a boring, sloppy, poorly played football game.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. We got the win.
It wasn't interesting.
It's all good.
I'm cool with a low-scoring football game as long as it's like a good defensive battle. It just wasn't that.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady looked like garbage.
Yeah.
Jared Goff.
262 yards, 21-35.
He did
That's
not play.
garbage.
He did not play a good game.
Yeah.
By his standards.
I know by his standards, he's used to like 400 yards a game.
Yeah, he played.
I get
There's
that.
like a lot of throws that he missed by a mile. Jared Goff did not play well.
Yeah.
This wasn't a good game. Anyway, let's talk about wrestling.
It's all good. We won, though.
People
we got the win.
didn't tune in to hear
That's all I really
my
care
football
about.
analysis.
No, but you know what? We got to do this first, though.
The
we got
Patreons.
this, we got this Patreon
Patrons.
going right now, and it's fantastic. It's patreon.com/Stephen Larson. It's really, really great way to support Going In Raw. From the $1 and up mark, man, you get tons of stuff, including the show ad-free. You can download, you can import your RSS feed into whatever podcast app you use to listen to Going In Raw, and none of those pesky commercials that we got to play in order to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And of course, you also get a shout out. So I'm going to drop a shout out to some friendos right now. Hopefully, I get them all. If I don't, just hit me up on the Patreon or on the Twitter at MFSteve here, and I'll make sure you get your shout out. Julio Contreras. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Patreon's been sending us a lot of emails lately.
Yes.
Nicholas Schaefer, B. English, Justin McDonald's, Katya Mattel, let's see here, Rainier Aquino, or maybe it's Aquino. Let's see here, Ray Buffington. What a great name. Lord Buffington is here, sir. And that's it. I think that's it. So
Thank you, everybody.
If anybody didn't get the
Thank you
shout
very
out, let
much.
me know. So yeah, let's talk about this stuff. Is this first story news or non-news, Larson?
I mean, it could be news, so we're going to talk about it. So there was several WWE superstars who were off the road this weekend.
Uh-oh.
There was Sasha. She was off the road.
Sure.
Apparently, she was a little dinged up because she wasn't cleared following her match with Ronda in the Rumble.
I feel like
But
Sasha
she should be
Banks,
healthy by Monday or tonight.
Sasha Banks lives in a constant state of dinged up.
I feel like every wrestler probably is in that state to various degrees.
Yeah, to various degrees.
Her match against Ronda was really physical, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she
Yeah.
got a little dinged up.
She really gives it her all in that ring.
Yep.
I mean, some wrestlers sometimes looks like they snooze in the ring, but her especially in the women's division.
Yeah.
I feel like she might exist in a perpetual state of dinged up.
Becky Lynch was off the road, apparently, and she's just selling the knee
Keep
storyline.
her away from a ring.
Yeah.
It's Mania. This is a very important match.
Yes.
We've got 2 pay-per-views and then Mania. I say put her on ice.
Yeah, for 2 months.
Yeah.
A lot of talking.
Just put her on Twitter.
And then apparently AJ Styles a little beat up too. However, one of them might be a little more serious, and that person who might be hurt a bit is Seth Rollins from Post Wrestling. Quote, Seth Rollins is the most notable, and he is said to be dealing with an issue that predated the angle with Brock Lesnar last Monday. He is off live events for the time being and not expected to be used on Raw this Monday to recover. We were told that he will only be doing promos with no physicality for the next month on television.
Good.
So maybe they did the beatdown from Brock last week, write him off TV for a while.
Yeah.
Probably just really good selling, but notice with the Rumble, he was grabbing his foot
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah. That dude is a workhorse.
Yeah.
It's all good. Look, man, you've done what we need you to do. Just put him on ice. Put him on ice. So put everybody on ice.
You don't do
Mania.
anything to jeopardize the 2 top Mania matches.
Nope. Do nothing. Put Baron Corbin out there for 2.5 hours of show.
Well, they tried that once.
That's okay. Who else? Top 10 people that they should just use instead of do a half-hour match between the Revival and Zack Ryder and the Edgehead guy, the Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt Hawkins. Apparently,
45 minutes.
Revival and Rude and Gable did 40 minutes at a house show.
Bob Roode said was 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, do that on Raw. That'd be cool.
Do that on Raw.
Give us
in the main event.
Give us Finn versus somebody for 35 minutes.
Do you want the Revival to be happy? Put him in the main event for 45 minutes.
Yep.
They'll be very happy.
Yep.
They'll be excited about.
You got that right.
Bubba.
No news as far as what might be afflicting Seth, what kind of injury from Post Wrestling. They had no word on that. And it said some sort of injury. I just remember him during the Rumble grabbing his foot.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, probably just to work in that scenario, but could be wrong.
Yeah.
Who knows? We don't know. That's the thing. So we'll see in the Raw preview. There's an entry here with Seth Rollins' name mentioned in it. I didn't read it because I don't read them in advance.
Well, yeah. Don't spoil it
Get
for
the
us.
joy of the awesome verbiage.
Doing it Vive live.
Exactly.
See.
Exactly. So who knows? We'll see if any of this is true. Maybe he's on Raw tonight and doles out a bunch of stomps, and this is a bunch of non-news. We don't know, though.
We'll find out.
The news isn't that he might be hurt. The news is that someone is reporting that he's hurt.
Right. The news is that there are dirt sheets out there.
They're reporting news. We talk about the news that they're reporting.
I like the story about AJ Styles later on that we're going to talk about, where he is directly...
It just kind of feels like most wrestling news sites in a nutshell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because there's another thing, I think it was over the weekend or late last week, where there was a report that R-Truth had like real heat with Nia Jax for the beatdown at the Rumble.
Right.
And then she posted pictures on Twitter of them talking and hugging backstage.
Well, you know where that came from? This came from Jerry Lawler.
Oh.
Lawler was talking about on somebody's podcast. And, you know, look, dude, Lawler's old. Lawler's the originator of the work shoot with him and Kaufman. Mm-hmm. So of course he's going to be out there advancing storylines, trying to get heat for certain wrestlers. Like he's just doing his part.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then everybody runs with it. You know, kind of ridiculous. But this whole industry is hilarious, man. Lots of weird stuff going on.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
You see Priscilla Kelly throwing up on Eli Everfly.
Yeah. I know. That's what they really need to do. I know they don't have the clothing to hide the tubes up the arm to do the real projectile vomit, S and L style.
S and L style. Saturday and live style.
But it would have been more effective because it's like a dimly lit bar type thing. You just see like a little bit of fake vomit.
I wanted
spew
more.
Forth.
She should have
then Eli Everfly just kind of like dribbled some down his face.
A whole thing of cream of mushroom.
Exactly. I mean, she was back there behind the bar. She disappeared for a bit. I guess that's when she.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
Put some gimmick vomit in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are too much. And then her and Darby Allin going and making out in front of everybody. They are too much. Man.
Something else.
Hot couple.
Yeah.
Hot couple.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know what I love, Larson? Watching TV.
Yeah, I did plenty of that yesterday.
And you
know I like watching the TV? The pro wrestling. We might get more of that. I knew that's where you're going. It looks like All Elite Wrestling is close to putting pen to paper on a new TV deal.
Ooh.
According to Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer himself, on a recent episode of Wrestling Observer himself radio, the upstart promotion is deciding between two, quote, legitimate TV deals.
So Pursuit is confirmed not
yeah,
in
that's
this.
not a legitimate TV channel. I mean, it's not even available on most cable broadcasters. The deals are apparently so good that Meltzer claimed that AEW has been offered the best non-WWE TV deal since like the WCW days.
Is that saying a lot? I'm assuming he just means it's a really, really good deal.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just going back and thinking.
He's saying it's a really good deal, better than anybody else has gotten in the last 20 years, except for the WWE.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
everybody's had crap deals.
There's a wide margin there.
Everybody's
Especially
had
if what the base is using for WWE now is like their current deal, which is like $500 million a year.
Yeah.
Versus like the peanuts I'm sure Impact is making. No, they're not making anything. You're getting ad deals, ad revenue or something like that. Maybe
at some point on Spike they got some money.
Yeah.
But I think even in their best year, didn't they just like break even?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So that's not saying much, but I'm assuming we're to take the point that it's a good deal that's going to give them money.
Two legitimate good deals is going to make them money. They won't just have to survive on Tony Khan's $100 million investment.
So
they will have some revenue coming in from the TV side of things, which is huge. Even if it's just a matter of, $10 million a year, that's a lot. That's potentially a lot.
It's not that much. WWE's making $500 million.
I understand.
So WWE making 50 times what they're making.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But $10 million for a brand new wrestling promotion hasn't even had a show yet under the banner of their new promotional name.
I'm gonna
get a $10 million a year TV deal. That's not bad.
I'm gonna push on saying what's good or bad because, for example, if Tony Khan was here and you said $10 million isn't bad, he might say you're right, or he might say $10 million. What are you kidding me? That's stupid. I wouldn't take that deal. That's horrible.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just
I don't
speculating.
know.
I don't know. I'm just thinking in terms of.
I'll just say $100 million is great.
Oh, $100 million would be fantastic. Obviously, I mean
right?
that's not too far off. What WWE's last TV deal was 160.
Yeah, so that'd be great. But I don't know what bad. I don't know what bad is. I don't know what good is. I don't know. Like
I'm guessing $10 million is better than what anybody else has gotten in recent memory.
That has to be true.
Yeah.
Wasn't Impact getting like $20,000 in ad revenue? I think it was a month though. So it's like 200,000.
That's
or
not good.
250 a
Yeah,
year.
that's not good.
That's not good.
I don't even know they can afford to pay anybody. I guess maybe they weren't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's got to be a huge loss every year for the Fight Network.
I have no idea how they literally sign anybody. I have no idea how they afford lawyers.
I don't either.
Lawyers are pricey.
Oh, very.
Like one lawyer for 1 hour is like triple the payout of your normal like wrestler guy that on Impact.
They might, all their ad revenue might just be going straight to the legal department.
Could be. I don't know. We got to start contacting the people. We need more insiders, dude.
We really do.
We need more insiders.
We need A. We don't have any. We have 0 insiders.
Karen, can she be our insider? See, the
Sure.
problem is insiders need to be anonymous.
I
So
know.
if Karen was like, yeah, I got all this inside info.
Yeah.
Because she's always a Full Sail. She just mills about Full Sail a lot.
Look at this.
Yeah, your computer's all
I
messed
don't know what's
up.
going on here. Something weird is afoot.
Well, yeah, man.
Anyways, that's cool. So AEW's probably get a TV deal soon. That's exciting. They'll. When do you think they'll start? In earnest. September. They'll
Yeah, I
use
was
the
thinking fall.
anniversary of
fall.
All In to
Yeah.
kick things off.
Yeah.
All In 2 if they do it again in Chicago.
This fall seems reasonable.
Yeah.
You know, late summer.
When are
fall.
two sweeps? That's May. Sweeps week for ratings and such. For
Is
ad
that
revenue.
even a thing? They still do that?
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I think that was in May, but they do it twice a year or just once? I don't recall.
I have no idea. I don't
It's
know.
definitely in May.
Yeah.
Sweeps definitely happens in May.
I don't know.
Speaking of All Elite Wrestling, more developments in that front.
Hey, Siri.
What?
Do they still do sweeps weeks on Nielsen ratings? No, I didn't accidentally summon you. Hey, Siri. Are sweeps weeks still a thing?
Okay, I found something on the web for sweet still a thing. Take a look.
None of these.
Yeah.
None
I
of
don't
those
know why
work.
you bother
None
with
of those work.
that. Young Bucks made an appearance in Atlanta this weekend to Come Hell or High Water event and got in the ring opposite the Lucha Brothers and said, you guys should come wrestle for All Elite Wrestling. And somehow that appearance turned to Chris Jericho tweeting that Lucha Brothers were signing an exclusive deal with All Elite. However, Lucha Central says it's not the case. Quote, sources tell Lucha Central that while Pentagon and Phoenix will work AEW dates, likely including Double or Nothing in May, they have yet to sign an exclusive deal with them. As such, this will allow them to keep fulfilling their promised dates throughout 2019. But it looks like Pentagon and Phoenix might be finishing up with MLW because MLW head Court Bauer took Twitter to thank the Lucha Brothers for their reign as MLW Tag Champions, which came to an end over this weekend after 7 months. It wasn't totally clear whether it was just, hey, thanks for an awesome reign and helping establish these tag titles, or thanks for an awesome reign to establish these tag titles and see you later. Mm-hmm. It was kind of vague in that department. Mm-hmm. It can be interpreted either way, I think.
Well, they're a big get. No matter
huge,
who gets them,
huge, massive.
I wonder if they're just sort of happy doing appearances. You know, I mean, they're a big deal. They're a big act, and I know All Elite has a lot of money to throw around. And if the dirt sheets are to be believed, they've had a lot of money coming their way from All Elite in terms of offers. But
And Impact too.
But I don't know. Maybe they just want to do their own thing. I'd be happy with whatever role they took in All Elite. I think they've been they've been fantastic in the Impact stuff that I've seen. I'd love to get into MLW. I just haven't had a chance beyond
that. Tom Lawler beat Low-Key for the belt.
Oh, that's cool. Did anybody get shanked on that episode?
Not that I'm aware.
Did Lawler get shanked at that point?
Don't believe so.
Man, I wouldn't want to cross Low-Key. He shanked a guy. He shanked Conan. He's a legend.
Yeah.
In Mexico.
Yeah.
You know, and WCW.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's cool, man. Right on.
Yeah, it'd be a great signing.
Yeah.
Lucha Brothers are fantastic. Bring them to AEW.
I feel like this episode is lacking baseless speculation, Larson. We need some more.
I tried during the Seth thing, didn't I?
Yeah, but man, like it's super baseless.
It's just all this news is like, I mean, like the AEW stuff's real news, but the Seth thing, that could easily be non-news.
Well, you know
this
why-
next story is basically non-news.
You know why AEW is news? Because Meltzer literally probably got that info from a personal conversation with Cody Rhodes, probably during the meeting.
Yeah, probably.
Meltzer was probably Skyped in on the actual TV negotiation deal.
Maybe.
You know, and they
Maybe.
said, "Hey, Meltzer, just keep it on the down low, but this is real." He looks around. He's like showing the little iPhone, it's TNT Studios or whatever. They're in the inside the NBA set, something like that. There are a lot of people who are saying, "Oh, the Young Bucks were in Atlanta which is the headquarters of Turner.
Yeah.
But that's also where the Super Bowl is.
Yeah.
And their new boss is an NFL owner.
Yeah.
So NFL team owner.
Yeah, they
Pretty sure
got
he
the
just had tickets.
hook up for tickets.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you never know. They could be doing some business while they're in Atlanta too.
Could be.
Hanging out,
I
having
do
dinner
like-
with Ernie Johnson.
I like
The,
their. Oh yeah.
Shaq.
Kenny the Jet.
Heck yeah, man.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Of course, Sir Charles.
Absolutely.
I do like that they're going around to all these little promotions, just showing up,
Keeping the buzz.
keeping the buzz going. So that's good too.
It is
I'm
good.
assuming they're still doing Being the Elites. I haven't watched it Being the
Yeah,
Elite
yeah,
in a
they
while.
are. They are.
Right. Are they still doing the Kenny Omega phone storyline? I think I saw a
Last
phone.
time. Yeah, last. They got their
Hey, why haven't we heard from him? It's he's probably going to be showing up at that
ticket release party.
ticket
on the
release
7th.
party. We're in Las Vegas.
We're in Las Vegas. I went with All Elite Wrestling.
I love to gamble. I have a problem, an addiction of gambling.
I went to the roulette table, put all my money on red, and it came up not red.
So I was forced to sign a contract with All Elite Wrestling.
I was like, you roulette table, you son of a bitch. Oh my goodness.
Too much.
Too much.
Chris Jericho just tweeting. What a tweeting fool that guy is. Just gets drunk and starts tweeting. Yeah, we got the Lucha Brothers.
Speaking of someone else who might sign with All Elite Wrestling, but probably not AJ Styles. This is kind of a weird story over the weekend.
Oh man, he's
Because
angry
usually
at everybody these days.
Usually talent doesn't respond to dirt sheets. But
he's
anyways,
hate tweeting at Gillette ads and dirt sheets now.
so Wrestling News World had a report that stated, quote, that AJ Styles has come to terms and agreement for a new contract. At this time, the details of the contract are unknown. However, we can report that this contract will keep Styles with the company for the foreseeable future. But AJ Styles himself did the retweet with comment about this story.
And he said this, what was that? Are you sure? Please let me know because I know nothing about this.
But then Wrestling News World responded to AJ on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
Quote, full respect to AJ, however, I stand behind the story, and time will certainly tell the validity of the story.
You know, I'll be honest
Whoa.
with you. I kind of feel like we should have scooped this. Here's the thing. He's definitely signing to WWE,
Yeah.
and it will definitely be for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
I really wish we had tweeted out prior to this World, what is it?
Wrestling News World.
Man, what a great name for a wrestling news place, too. We should have scooped that name. Wrestling News World. Can we do Wrestling World News? Can we scoop that name? Can we change-
WWN.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Because it's kind of obvious that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like some things that are so easy to predict, we should just claim that we're good, that we got it all, that we have the info.
Have the info.
What's another obvious thing that's going to happen soon?
Other than Kenny signing with All Elite.
Can we break that right now? Confirmed. Our sources say.
Didn't Slice Wrestling do that already?
Yeah, but nobody pays attention to them.
Well, they did when that happened.
just
When
wanna
that
do it.
happened.
Yeah, I know. We did. Bad idea. What's something else that's obvious in the wrestling world? Confirmed Scott Steiner not being Hall
Not
of Fame.
inducted in Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Confirmed Hall of Fame. Confirmed Hall of Fame class to be announced within the next 60 days.
There you go. There you go.
See?
Piece
now
of
we're
cake.
legit.
Yeah, piece of cake.
You know.
That one's easy.
We don't need insiders.
Piece of cake.
Did you watch Worlds Collide?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't. How was it?
They only showed 5 matches.
How many matches were
Battle
there?
Royal.
How many were there?
A lot. There was a 15-man tournament, so there was a lot of matches.
Gee, Willikers.
We only showed 5 of them in their entirety. They showed the whole, 6. Battle Royal. And then it was Zach Gibson versus Humberto Carrillo. I didn't write any notes. This is all from memory.
Cool.
Carrillo won that one. Zach Gibson was the second person eliminated from the Battle Royal and lost his opening round match.
I am glad I didn't watch that piece of crap. What kind of garbage is that? Liverpool's number one.
And then 205 Live had a pretty strong showing the Battle Royal, and then save for Actually, no. Cedric Alexander was like the 4th eliminated from the Battle Royal.
Really?
He had pants though on instead of trunks. They look great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the pants
he's
look great.
Oh, that's cool. wonder if he's
But then like
testing
Tony
them out.
Nese was he had a good showing, as did TJP. TJP was in the Final Four.
Yeah.
I think Tony Nese was too.
I heard the Adam Cole Tyler Bate
match. That was good.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
Velveteen Dream versus Jordan Devlin was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, like the semifinals and the final was all really good matches.
Yeah. Right on.
No complaints. They were really, really, really booking Velveteen Dream, even from the Battle Royal, to be top babyface in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because he's in line for something pretty huge, it seems like, based on this and based on Halftime Heat.
And then based on the spoilers we saw.
Well, yeah. But in the Battle Royal, he had like the Dolph Ziggler thing where he was constantly on the verge of elimination and getting back in the ring. Mm-hmm. Like he was on the verge of being eliminated like at least a dozen times during the Battle Royal. And then I think in his first match, which they didn't show, they did a spot where he did something off the top rope to the outside and jacked up his ribs, so he had rib tape the whole time. So the two matches they showed of his, one against Jordan Devlin, the one in the finals against Tyler Bate, they were just working over his ribs the whole time.
Did Dream cut some sort of promo, or was this on Twitter where he talked about why am I not on SmackDown or Raw at this point?
Not during Worlds Collide.
Maybe it was
No.
on Twitter or something. Because then, I don't know. I just saw Corey Graves tweeting about it, which he tends to do these days. He's all like, oh, you fans.
Yeah, I know all the other matches were on YouTube, but that's a lot of wrestling to watch yesterday.
Yeah, I just watched Halftime Heat, and that was pretty much it.
So I know they're all there. I just haven't time to watch them. 'Cause that's what several hours of wrestling.
No, I just saw some response from Corey Graves in response to fans saying that Velveteen Dream should stay on NXT. And I don't know, man. The more that I watch, especially like watching Halftime Heat, watching a couple other things, that core that they have in NXT right now,
so good.
They have such a unique opportunity with that core. The 6 participants, especially, and of course the rest of Undisputed Era that were in Halftime Heat yesterday, to do what they have been talking about for a very long time. Build that up as its own brand.
I mean, that Halftime Heat match last night, that was basically a PWG match.
It was. It totally
It
was.
was completely
And,
a PWG match.
How many of those guys, I mean...
5 of the 6 were PWG alumni.
Yeah.
The only one who wasn't is Velveteen Dream.
Yeah. In that, if they... My thing is this. If they can simply keep the stories compelling, and we don't get... Like, we talked about before how Undisputed Era come off as guys who have senioritis.
Yeah. And Adam Cole has been eating a lot of pins lately.
He has been eating a lot of pins lately. However, if they can find a way to sort of reinvigorate their storyline, if he starts going after the main title, for example. Excuse me, my goodness. If they can continue to keep Aleister Black interesting, we know they're doing big things with the Velveteen Dream.
And also Gargano and Ciampa, they got their own thing going on there too.
Let me ask you this. So there's been rumors, and I kind of see the logic in it, and I kind of don't. The rumors about the idea that WWE might do away with the brand split.
Yeah.
Got this Fox deal coming on.
Yeah.
Who wants to start a war between two networks saying, "Oh, we want your biggest draw." No, we want your biggest draw. And you can do away with any conflict there by simply doing away with the brand split. Seth can show up wherever he wants. Brock can show up. Ronda, blah blah blah. If they build up NXT to the point that the brand split truly is over, then you might get rid of that idea of call-ups.
Yeah.
If you have some NXT storylines, some people who are traditionally on NXT, but it plays out. And I don't know how you would do that because of the taping schedule. It would be the logistics would probably preclude it from happening unless you took that TV money and had NXT go live every week.
Well, I think it seems obvious that NXT books well in advance.
Yeah. But if you get some of these storylines play out on Raw and SmackDown, that in itself right there would be okay.
Yeah.
Well, the brand, NXT is that there's no need to consider it.
Yeah.
A third brand.
I mean, when Velveteen Dream came out the episode before TakeOver saying, hey, or 2 weeks before TakeOver saying, hey, I want that North American title. That was shot like a month prior.
Yeah.
And that was all laying the groundwork for all this stuff. That just happened this last weekend.
Exactly,
so obviously they planned stuff out well in advance.
Yeah.
unlike Maine, sometimes follow through on it.
Yeah.
So long as things on Maine don't shift so dramatically that it completely messes with what they've already shot for NXT, with some forward planning, it seems totally possible.
But that core is so good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's funny because like so Corey Graves put out on Twitter something along the lines of Velveteen Dream, why would anybody want to deny you the opportunity to take your skills to, the biggest global stage there is, obviously talking about Raw and SmackDown, which kind of does NXT a disservice.
Yeah.
But Corey Graves always likes to mix it up with the fans.
He does.
Exactly. He said, "Oh, dear Velveteen Dream, I apologize. You should never aspire to take your talents to the global stage or the money that comes with it. The internet has taught me that it's bad for you. Sincere apologies, Graves."
So he's being sarcastic there.
Yeah, he's being sarcastic. And then the one response that I kind of appreciated was just a fan or a WWE fan who posted a picture of Hideo Itami in NXT. Exactly. So I don't know, man. I just look at that core and I'm like, man, if you really want NXT to continue to be that draw,
Yeah.
then just roll with those guys for as long as you can.
Give him a bump in pay.
I mean, it's such a special group right now.
It really is.
And
It really is.
give them main roster money.
Yeah.
You can afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Totally. And then really build up NXT as, instead of just a developmental brand, a real third brand.
and if you want, do trades.
Just do crossover storylines.
Yeah.
From time to time. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Worlds Collide, though, overall was decent. I just wish, there was a couple matches. Maybe they didn't want to show them because they got storyline implications down the line. Like Adam Cole versus Keith Lee. That's a match I would like to see.
Oh,
I guess it's on YouTube, but they didn't show it on the main broadcast.
Oh man, I want to see that match. Tyler Bate versus Feast Your Eyes. Dijakovic.
Then Tyler Bate versus Cedric Alexander. That's probably good. Adam Cole versus Shane Thorne was probably good. I guess I'll have to get on YouTube. Keith Lee versus Travis Banks.
Yeah,
that was probably good.
Yeah. Wow.
But, oh well.
Drew Gulak versus Mark Andrews. Did we ever see that back in 205?
I feel like we might have.
Seems like we should have.
Yeah.
Walter versus Danny Burch.
Yeah, it was a dark match tape because they taped some stuff for
Oh, UK. That's right.
NXT UK too.
That's right. That makes sense.
So who knows if of that will be actually shown on the show? Who knows?
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk halftime heat. Since you didn't watch Worlds Collide, Worlds Collide was good, but halftime heat.
Oh my goodness gracious! They
It
really
was like
gave that
20 minutes of nonstop tag team action.
Yeah, it was.
Nary a rest hold.
It was super fun, and like all the tagging was very.
It felt more like a New Japan tag match because like half the time people just in the ring, they just came in the ring.
Yeah.
No tag, they just came in the ring.
Yeah. We got that great Adam Cole destroyer type thing.
Oh, Panama City, what do you used to call it? That's something he did in the Indies.
Yeah. But he hasn't done it in NXT.
No, that's the first time he's done it.
Yeah, that was great. Did it to Ricochet. Comes off like the second rope and then bounces
Jumps
up
down
again.
and then to a destroyer, yeah.
Oh, man. That's so great. But yeah, and then the finish side, Adam Cole eating the pin after, what was it, like a Black Mass? It was like a Death Valley, it was a Dream Valley Driver.
Yeah, Black Mass, a springboard 450 from Ricochet, and then a Purple Rainmaker. Yeah.
He ate everything.
And it was great. It was such a fun match.
Good. It was so good.
And the crowd was into it, and it seemed like half the crowd were people from NXT in the Performance Center.
Just weird that they had, like, in the background, they had Maroon 5 playing. That was odd, like over the loudspeakers in the Performance Center.
I didn't notice that.
Weird.
Didn't notice that at all.
Yeah. Then every once in a while, Adam Levine would be on the TV.
Shirt on or off?
Off. And he's got, like, the worst tattoos. Oh, man. Anyways, let's do this Raw preview.
Yeah, let's do this Raw preview. It's very long. This might take up the rest of the show.
Oh, my gosh.
It's super long, man.
That is really long.
They have a preview for basically every segment, it seems like. Stephanie McMahon invites Becky Lynch to Raw. 2019 Women's Royal Rumble winner and SmackDown Live superstar Becky Lynch, who will challenge Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania, has been invited to Raw by Stephanie McMahon.
That's nice.
This past Monday night, the man made her decision to challenge the baddest woman on the planet, sparking a heated exchange with the Rowdy One. Despite suffering an apparent knee injury from Charlotte Flair the following night on the Blue brand, Lynch remains confident in her ability to unseat Rousey on the grandest stage in the mall. What might Stephanie have in store for the Irish Lass Kicker?
Baseless speculation. What might Stephanie have in store for Becky Lynch?
I don't know.
Some adversity of some sort.
Probably,
Condescending talk.
Yeah, trying to take credit for Becky Lynch's success.
Yeah. And then she's gonna say the word history a couple times.
Yeah.
Evolution and revolution are both gonna be used.
Yeah.
So I can tweet that out right now as confirmed.
Yeah.
Next, Kurt Angle. This is interesting. Kurt Angle will address his future with WWE following Kurt Angle's crushing loss last week to Baron Corbin via Deep Six. The very man who cost the Olympic hero his Raw general manager role, the WWE Hall of Famer will address his future in WWE on Raw. It is unclear at this time just what Angle will be announcing, but you won't want to miss whatever the four-time WWE champion has to say. Baseless speculation, Larson. What's he going to say?
It's going to start his Mania angle where it's going to be like a retirement thing, but he's going to win at Mania.
Yeah.
First win in a while.
He's going to talk about how he's going to retire, but he's not really.
And then someone's going to interrupt his retirement speech and be like, "Hi, Baron. You're done, huh?
Well, what are you waiting for?
You can't hang with End of Days, Baron Corbin Lone Wolf.
You just got to go then, don't you?
You should just retire.
Nobody pays you for your Twitter opinions.
Not like me. I bought Ferrari with my Twitter opinions.
I bought human skulls with it." Anyways, next.
Sasha Banks and Bayley face Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross in final Raw WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber qualifying match. That's a long title.
That is a mouthful.
The Boston Hug Connection have long dreamed of becoming tandem champions in WWE, and their journey toward that goal officially begins on Raw when they face the unpredictable alliance of Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross in a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber qualifying match. The winning duo of this match will join Raw's teams of Nia Jax and Tamina and Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan in SmackDown Live's Iconics, along with two other blue brand teams yet to be determined inside the formidable Elimination Chamber structure in a clash to determine the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
That's going to be a fun match, though, that Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Because you'll have Sasha and Bayley, you'll have the Iconics, Nia and Tamina,
Absolution.
Liv and Sarah Logan, Absolution, and then one other team. Hopefully, Kairi Sane and Io Shirai.
Oh, don't even.
That's what it
now
should
you said
be.
It's not going to happen.
No, I know it's not going to happen.
That totally should happen.
That should be the sixth team.
That'd be so great.
That should be the sixth team. They should be the sixth team. Totally.
So good.
It'd be great. Not just good. Great.
No, it'd be great. Listen, it'd be great. Next, will Braun Strowman get...
No, you skipped the Seth Rollins one, man.
Does Seth Rollins regret his decision to choose Universal Champion Brock Lesnar as his WrestleMania opponent by inciting a... Gee willikers, I got this thing in my throat right now.
Have some water.
Y'all like Slow Wolf has a Fu Manchu. By inciting a brawl with Universal Champion Brock Lesnar at the end of this past Monday Night's Raw, Men's Royal Rumble match winner Seth Rollins made it clear who he will be challenging at WrestleMania. However, that gutsy move earned the Architect 6 F5s. That would be, if my math is correct, F30.
Yes.
A savage preview of... like we were doing our math. I said
I know.
6 plus
7 is 14. Yeah, I know.
Oh, man. A savage preview of what now awaits the Kingslayer at the show of shows. Rollins is as resilient as they come. He even continued to goad the beast during the F30 onslaught, but has the Architect chosen the path of most resistance on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what he did. That is the path of most resistance.
He did, because he said, come back and F30 me again.
Yeah. Will Braun Strowman get payback against Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin? Two of the men responsible for putting Braun Strowman on the shelf overpowered the Monster Mug men once again this past Monday night. As Strowman battled Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin ambushed the behemoth, joining the Scottish psychopath in a vicious assault that culminated in a double choke slam onto the steel steps. And now it's a matter of when, not if, both of these nefarious superstars get these hands.
Get hams. Finn Balor looks for retribution against Bob Lashley. 1 week after an already injured Finn Balor suffered a beatdown at the hands of Intercontinental Champion Bob Lashley, the extraordinary man will get his chance for redemption when he battles the almighty one-on-one on Raw. Balor is as gutsy as they come, and despite absorbing the crushing offense of Universal Champion Brock Lesnar and the unstoppable Lashley in back-to-back nights, where the hell is Apollo Crews? I thought he was feuding with Lashley.
Yeah, I thought that too.
The Irishman refuses to back down. Will the battered Balor be up to the task of bruising Lashley's ego?
Oh, here we go. Main event segment right here. Jeff Jarrett comes swinging for Elias.
Ooh.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you didn't.
Ain't I great? Elias might have gotten the better of WWE Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett and Road Dogg this past Monday on Raw.
You didn't know?
Taking down the two legends with guitar-smashing Malice, but the Living Truth could be singing a different tune when he battles Double J.
Ain't I
great? One-on-one. With "Oh, you didn't know," Road Dogg in his corner, can Jarrett defeat the treacherous Troubadour?
You know, I do appreciate that in Meltzer's newsletter write-up of the Royal Rumble, he said Jeff Jarrett threw the best punches of anybody in the entire Rumble, and he was totally right. His punches looked very crisp.
Yeah, they did look good.
They were very professional wrestling punches.
Yes. So for this match tonight, is Jarrett going to come out in his mid-'90s gear or his early-aughts WCW gear?
I hope,
or somewhere in between.
I hope that he's got the silver shorts with the arrows, and the slap nut shirt on.
Yes,
I'd be disappointed if he didn't come out in that. I
Agreed.
really would.
Agreed.
But the picture that they used for this match on
was old school Jarrett.
Yeah. He still looks great. Did you see AO Worm? I don't know if he's here in chat or not. His new Facebook profile picture is him and Jeff Jarrett. He got a picture with Jeff Jarrett at some sort of meet and greet.
That's so cool.
So that's awesome.
That's very cool.
Man. Very exciting stuff.
Very, very cool.
Anyways, let's answer some questions.
Yeah.
I put up a thread on the community tab and also Twitter if you want to hit the super chats first.
Yeah. Pi1203 rate. All hail Stardust, one half of the new Pro Wrestling Ego Tag Team Champions.
I've heard of Stardust, but I don't really know much about it.
I don't know anything about it. Sammy Garcia, this is a good question. Which WWE court case would you guys like Legal Wars to cover, the steroids trial or the copyright cases with WCW? Steroid trial or the WWF suing WCW for the copyright stuff?
It's the copyright stuff. I think that's fascinating.
Yeah, it would be fascinating.
Absolutely. That'd be great.
I feel like that's ground that hasn't been covered as thoroughly as probably the steroid trial probably has been.
Yeah, I think you're right about that too.
I could be wrong though.
Jordan Davis. Larson, what are your thoughts on Kings versus Lakers Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals?
Man,
02?
Kings got hosed. We didn't hit our free throws in the Game 7 though, so that's on us. Yeah, that one's on the Kings, but Game 6 totally hosed,
man.
Totally hosed.
Stern was on the phone, dude.
Pi again. Kenny Omega's gambling problem is why he does Double or Nothing.
I still kind of feel like that's why David Stern allowed. Wait, was that under Stern or Silver? No, it was Stern. It was like Stern's last big thing was letting the Kings stay. He basically like screwed Chris Hansen, that Seattle guy. And I think that was because he felt so much overwhelming guilt at literally screwing us over, getting on the horn with the refs and saying, listen, no matter what, the Lakers go over.
Yeah, if the Kings win that series, they probably win the championship.
That was the first Montreal screw job.
Well, none of it happened in Montreal. Jason Dwyer, did you guys catch Worlds Collide and you're going to do a review of it? We just did. That was our review.
I think he said this earlier. He doesn't have Jason here doesn't have access to the show notes.
Yeah.
So he didn't know that was going to happen.
That was going to be a review because Steve didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. Sorry, man.
Good.
There's too much stuff.
Good, but
so
there's a lot of wrestling.
You know what I watched instead this weekend?
What?
I binged the Ted Bundy tapes.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was really good.
I had some time Saturday night to watch something. I watched the Fire Festival documentary.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't that. It was a disaster. But I was good. It was either that or the Bundy tapes.
Man, when that dude said I got some mouthwash, then I was going to take one for the team. Oh man, I was shocked. I was so shocked. Oh, you know what I watched this weekend? Velvet Buzzsaw.
Oh, how was that?
Oh man, I loved it. It's got the same sense of humor as Nightcrawler.
Oh, okay.
It's bonkers though.
Cool.
It's a horror. It's like part of it is just traditional horror flick.
You know, when you texted that to me, I thought you were referencing Velveteen Dream versus
Travis Banks.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. No, I watched the actual movie Velvet Buzzsaw.
And I was watching Worlds Collide. And I was like, Velveteen Dream didn't wrestle Travis Banks.
Yeah.
Maybe you got Travis Banks to feud with Jordan Devlin because
that's
they're
always
feuding.
possible. That's always possible.
But now that all makes sense.
Yeah. But no, man, it's a terrific movie.
I need to check it out.
It's a lot. Gyllenhaal is so good.
Oh, he's fantastic.
He's so good.
He's the best.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that, and I watched the Ted Bundy tapes.
Man,
I didn't realize that number one, what is going on with him escaping all the time? That dude escaped 2 times. He jumped out of a window, and then he slimmed down to 140 pounds and crawled out of a small hole in the roof of his thing. And then he went out and he killed a bunch more people. Whoa.
It's messed up, man.
Dude, not cool.
No.
Not cool at all.
What's the video?
It depends on what the video is.
Depends on the video, yes.
I don't know what the video is. Let's see here. No.
Robert Alomar says, Happy Chinese New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam Mayhem.
Adam Mayhem. Thank you very much.
Trey Saunders. NX Steve UK or Larson Underground, which would be a better developmental league to the Friendo Unified Championship universe? There's already a developmental league.
Yeah, Project Beta.
I don't know if that's he's
by one Adam Mayhem.
He's I think overseas right now, so I'm not sure if that's going to continue or not, but for sure that's the deal.
Yep, that's the official developmental promotion of WCW and Fun Wrestling. Josh Little, which creative would you change, Brock's or Seth's? Seth's creative right now is pretty good.
Yeah, Brock's is kind of non-existent.
Yeah.
He just sort of exists as like an Anton Chigurh type character.
He's just a final boss.
He's a force of nature who just rolls into town.
Yeah.
With AEW getting started, do you think this hinders New Japan's move to the United States? A strong, manly handshake for Larson and too sweet for Steve.
I mean, I think the attendance for all the New Beginning shows here in the States was really good. And everybody who went said the shows were great.
Yeah.
As long as the wrestling's good. And it seems like all indications are that New Japan won't have any issues getting visas for their talent for the Madison Square Garden show.
I think they present two different. I think they're going to be presenting, like, if you take a look at All In, it's kind of the only thing we can see.
Yeah.
Granted, I know that, Ring of Honor was helping them out a lot. And
as was New Japan.
Obviously, some New Japan talent there. I think they're going to present two different things, and I think there's plenty of room in wrestling for all of it.
Absolutely. Dragon Reborn, watched the Hulu Fire documentary. Lots of good insight.
Yeah, so that took a little bit of a different tack. They actually paid Billy, McFarlane to be interviewed, but just like according to the thing that I read, anyways, he didn't have like too much to like. He didn't. It's not like he said, "Yeah, I screwed up," big time. He was pretty coy about his answers.
Well, I'm assuming if there's ongoing litigation, he probably has to be.
But apparently it focuses a lot on, this is what I read, it focuses a lot on sort of the culture, the influencer culture that sort of drove the entire thing.
Yeah.
And it put a lot of focus on that.
Interesting. I'll have to check that out then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Trey Saunders also, will there be a Triple Mania live stream this year?
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing.
We got to find out what date that is. We're going to circle that date on the calendar.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was just thinking about that because on Pluto TV, they have a AAA.
Everything towards that.
They have a AAA channel on Pluto TV.
Oh, man, that's going to be great. We're going to do like 2 straight months of counting out just all AAA, Triple Mania inspired stuff.
Brandon Lucela, with the Elite gone and Ring of Honor, who do you see stepping up and taking their place on the top of each card in each division?
Jeff Cobb.
Well, Jeff Cobb is like, he's the foundation right now of Ring of Honor. And rightfully so.
Yes.
Is Jay Lethal still their world champion? Cobb should have all the titles.
Oh, definitely.
That's what he should have.
Dylan Haggett, who has your favorite entrance graphics? I assume he means the CG stuff above the ramp they have during the major pay-per-views.
Well, once Rowan gets his own above the ramp CG graphics with that giant recycle sign, it's going to be that. Otherwise,
Finn's Nebula.
Oh, yeah, you can't beat the Nebula.
And then they always do a really good job with Oscars.
Yeah, the masks look cool, but nothing beats a Nebula.
Yeah, nothing really beats.
It's like Ghostbusters.
Finn's Nebula, yeah.
Let's see here. I'm on the Discord now, taking a look. Okay. So Johnny Redname confirms. Google says it's Nielsen Sweeps Weeks are still a thing. April 25th to May 22nd, June 27th to July 24th, and October 31st to November 27th.
Okay, I thought there might be one in November. Donovan Dean, what's worse, watching a 3-hour Iron Man match between Big Show and Hogan, or watching a 3-hour Authority promo?
I'd rather watch a match. Yeah, I don't watch 3 hours of somebody talking. At least in a 3-hour Iron Man match between Big Show and Hogan, there's a lot to make fun of.
Depends what the Authority is talking about. Jason Dwyer, power rank current superstars that are reincarnations of past superstars. For example, he says Elias equals Macho Man, at least looks-wise. Power rank current superstars that are reincarnations of past superstars. You're not even paying attention to me.
Well, I have to show you something. I can't show the people.
What? What is it?
I'm pretty sure this is Big Jeff. He sent me a postcard with a giant member on it.
Oh, that's funny.
Like a post person had to deliver that.
That's weird.
That's horrifying.
Weird.
I think that's him. I've seen pictures that he's drawn of members before, and that's definitely a Big Jeff. What is his problem?
Power rank current superstars that are reincarnation of past superstars. He says Elias and Macho Man because there's a physical resemblance.
They actually do kind of look the same. I could kind of see it. I'm trying to think. I know there are some.
Yeah. It's escaping me right now, though.
Yeah, me too.
Well, think about it.
All right.
Dylan, he meant Titantron graphics, not floating CGI graphics. Who has the best Titantrons?
Then it's Eric Rowan.
I think
It's got a giant recycling.
I really like Ember Moon's NXT graphics package. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
They changed Adam Cole. It doesn't have the Battlezone graphics in the background anymore. Or at least they're not as
Oh, that's the
up
best.
front.
I love the Battlezone because that was like the first video game I ever played. I also put up a thread on the Twitter. I might as well. I think I put one up on the Twitter. I'll take a look at some of these here. By the way, right now on the channel, Best of January video went up this morning.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
I watched it while I was eating breakfast.
Check that out.
A good trip down memory lane.
Adam Mayhem on the Twitter asks, "Where is Adam Mayhem in the Hates Championship? Like kayfabe or shoot? Because they're two different things."
Yeah.
But I think he's overseas right now.
Yeah.
Last I heard, Cal Jack was shoving him on a plane, closing the door, and then he threw the plane into its orbit.
Cal Jack did?
Cal Jack did that. He's that strong.
He is that strong. I
He's
can believe
part
that.
bear.
I believe that.
Oh, did you see this? Like silliness? There was this Bleacher Report tweet that was going around. I know it was like in the Friendoverse. I saw it on Twitter a couple places, but it's a picture of a tweet, which instantly, it's fake.
Yeah.
But it said when Finn Balor's wrapped up with his current storylines, he's going to 205 Live. And it was like totally fake.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Let's see here. Oh, that's a good point. Chef Julian here on the Twitter says, "Can you add this Bray Wyatt custom title to the list?" If y'all haven't seen this thing, I'll retweet it right now.
It's fantastic. That's a great.
It is an
build.
amazing custom title. It's a shame that they never let him do that. Planet Chuck asks, since Tom Brady is undoubtedly the GOAT of the NFL. I was thinking about this, man. If they ever do a Mount Rushmore of football, it would just be 4 Tom Brady faces, right? We can agree on that.
No, you got to have Jerry Rice on there.
No, it's just 4 Tom Bradys. He says, who is the GOAT of WWE? Is it championships or storylines that make you the best ever? Well, we have our ratings.
Yeah, we have our and it's actually really good. Let's I'm reminded of the Bret Hart analysis we did, and you included that in the Best January video. Let's try another wrestler.
Okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. So being good, that includes
the being good category. So
split into 3 subcategories.
So
yes.
we have 3 categories, one of which is split into 3 subcategories.
Yes.
And so you have to do all the math on that. And then it's a scale of 10.
Well, do the math correctly this time, though.
Okay, yeah. I kind of like my wonky math.
All right. So being good, that includes ring work.
Okay, so ring work, I would give him 6 because he was better during his prime than he was. I'm sorry, he was worse during his prime because of his neck injury than he had been before. I'll give him a 6. I think that's solid.
Yeah, 6 is good.
Okay. Promo,
10,
close
10.
to
No,
as 10.
10.
10 out of 10.
10
okay.
out of 10, yeah.
10 out of 10.
Look.
Oh, look.
8.
Yeah, 8.
8. So that's 18 plus 6 is 24.
24. Okay.
All right, so 24 for being good.
Yeah.
All right, 24.
Legacy, 10.
10. That's
10.
34.
That's 34.
Kayfabe. I mean, he was booked about as strong as anybody.
Yeah.
8.
8.
34 plus 8, that's 42 divided by 3. Wow, he might have broke the scale.
I think he broke the scale.
He broke the scale. That's 14.
14.
14.
14 out of, yeah.
14 and 10.
14 out of 10. That's huge. Contrast that
with Brett, who was like a 6.5.
So
don't run on Okada dollars. How dare you?
Bunch of them.
How dare you?
So Stone Cold is a 14.
Yeah, Brett was a 6.
6 and change.
Yeah, 6.5. We'll say 6.5.
Hogan.
All right. Well, in terms of being good, in ring 1.
In-ring 1.
Yeah.
Promo 8.
Yeah, 8. So that's 9.
So that's 9.
Look, 6.
I'd give him a 7 for look.
All right, fine. 7. So that's 8 plus 6, 14.
Okay. 14
for being good.
Okay.
Legacy.
Oh, 10.
Yeah, so 24.
Well, he's kind of tarnished it.
Yeah,
since
8.
then. 8.
So 22, and then kayfabe, that's a 10. He made sure that was a 10.
So he's a 32.
32.
It's like hovering around 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wow, Hogan's actually a 10 out of 10.
That's surprising.
Wrestler, but Stone Cold is you know why? Because being good in-ring work should probably be measured a bit more, but
How about this? The Rock.
Okay.
So in the ring.
In the ring, I'd give him a 6. I'd give him a 6 in the ring, right? You gonna go higher or lower?
Yeah, 6 is fair.
I think 6 is fair.
Yeah.
He was above average, but he wasn't like.
Yeah.
Most of it was like his. I mean, he was in-ring character stuff, so we can maybe pump him to a 7.
Yeah. Let's do 7.
Like, I don't know if anybody ever said, man, that Rock match next to when he blasted Mankind with like 11 chair shots.
Yeah. But he had a lot of really good matches. His match against, he had, 2 really good WrestleMania matches against Stone Cold.
Okay, so let's say 7. 7's good.
Promo, 10.
Oh, 10.
Look.
Yeah, I mean, that
8.
face. That
8.
face was, 8.
So that's 25.
15, 25.
And then Legacy, that's got to be a 9.
Yeah.
So that's 34.
Uh-huh.
And then kayfabe. Here's the thing. Kayfabe, he had a lot of titles, but he never had really long title reigns.
Yeah, but he was booked really strong.
Yeah.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can't go lower than 8.
No, I wouldn't go lower than 8.
Okay. So that's 42. Wow, 42 also.
Same as Stone Cold.
Same as Stone Cold. That makes sense. That makes total sense.
Wow. Donovan. Oh, there's a lot more questions here. Sorry. Dragon Reborn said Ciampa has the best graphics. I do like Ciampa's graphics a lot. I just wish it didn't say, "This is my moment."
Yeah, I know.
If it was just the flying glass and his name, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Sammy Garcia. If WWE picked you guys to write Vince's biopic film, which parts of his life will you cover?
Okay, so you and I, we decide the best way to go about it is you just write half of his life and I'll write half of his life.
Yeah.
But we get to then choose
which half we cover. Doesn't that
we
have
get
to be
draft
chronologically?
We get to draft the moments in Vince's life.
Yeah.
Who gets number 1 draft pick? We go paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. I win. Okay, good. So I draft first. I will take the early to mid 80s when he was killing the territories.
So just say Black Saturday when he bought
Black Saturday
when he bought the TBS spot.
Yeah,
that's kind of the
destroying territories.
I'll take the day he found out that he was going to be put on trial for the steroid stuff.
Oh wow, that's a packed day right there.
Yeah.
All right, next I'll take the day he filmed his Attitude Era promo.
All right, I'll take the Montreal Screwjob.
Oh man, why wasn't that number 1? Dang it!
Man, that's a good value pick on my
part.
I
that's
win.
Best value.
I win. Stevie Howell, your math is really letting you down, guys.
What are you talking about?
On the fly.
We solved it. Hogan's a 10. Rock and Stone Cold are 14.
Maybe some of the additions is a little wonky. I don't know. I was kind of doing that as you were putting numbers in front of me. I thought it was fine. Whatever.
That was great.
Josh Little, what was your favorite Super Bowl ad? It was the NFL 100 one. That was great. With all the former and current players in it. I thought that was outstanding.
Yeah, my dad was yelling a lot during that.
That was a good one.
My favorite was the Twilight Zone teaser.
That was good.
Because I'm excited about that.
Jordan Peele's fantastic.
I'm excited about
Resolute Germ, California Public School math at its best.
Did we get our math wrong?
Whatever. Jeffrey Nguyen, we are the champions, my friends. He says, go Patriots.
There you go, Jeff Nguyen. I think that's a great way
What about Shawn Michaels?
Okay. I can do this all day long.
I know.
All right.
I'm trying to find a case where our system doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
All right. So being good. In-ring, 10.
Oh, 10.
Look. 7. 6. 6.
5.
6.
What was special about his look, dude?
He had those, like his entrance stuff was neat.
We can give him a 5.5.
He looked cool in DX. His pants were iconic. Had all the Heartbreak logos all over it.
For that time, he had that really wonky stripper vibe.
6. We'll do 6, and we'll if there's something up for grabs elsewhere.
Fine, 6.
We'll take the lower option.
Promo 6.
Yeah, so that's 22.
22.
22 for being good.
Good.
Legacy 10.
Legacy.
He's generally regarded as the best in-ring performer of all time.
Ric Flair is. Ric Flair's
No,
a 10.
Shawn Michaels is
Ric Flair's
generally
legacy
regarded
is
as
10.
the best in-ring performer of all time. 10.
It's like an 8. Legacy is 8.
No.
Oh, hold on. Give me a break. You're the one who bullied your way into a 6 on look.
All right, split difference 9.
It's not. It's an 8. Solid 8. Get out of here with that.
It should be a
8.
10.
It is 8. Legacy is 8. Not everybody who main evented can be an 8 Legacy. People didn't like him because he was a politicking asshole.
Yeah, but he kind of rehabilitated his image after he came back and was, discovered God and stuff.
And he's nowhere. Here's the thing: when you start saying 10, then Legacy, he's on the same level as Undertaker, Hogan, and Rock, and he's not. He's really not.
I think he is for his in-ring work.
It's an 8.
Anyways, kayfabe probably 7.
Kayfabe. Yeah, 7 sounds about right.
So 15 plus 22 is 37 divided by 3. That's about 13 and a third.
Is that really 13 and a third?
Yeah. Sorry, 12. 12 and a
37
third. 12 and a third.
Yeah,
12 and a third. All right, that's about right.
I don't know that he's. Yeah, I think he. No, man. I think we have to go lower on. We have to go lower on Legacy. We got to go lower on look.
You can go lower on
Probably
look.
bring in-ring down to 9.
Oh, you're a fool.
Do you want to do this right, or do you just want to do it because you love Shawn Michaels?
No, I am doing it right.
Nah, man. Even promo, you'd probably put down to a 4.
5.
5 promo.
5 look. No,
9 in-ring.
10 in ring. You keep that, and 5 for look.
5 for look. So you're looking at
20
20 there.
20 is 30, 35.
And then what? Legacy should probably go down to 7.
No.
So that's 27 plus 7 is 34.
35 is the right answer. Still around.
33, 11. He's an 11. Yeah, I don't even know that he's an 11.
Yeah, he is.
I don't even know that.
He is.
What about Ric Flair? Do we do Flair yet?
No, let's do Flair. We'll end on Flair.
All right.
We might be the only people who find this interesting, but whatever.
In-ring 10.
Yeah.
Promo 10.
Yeah.
Look.
4.
We're talking about in-ring.
Yeah.
Because out of ring, he's like 9.
Yeah.
Because he's got
Oh,
all
he had the robes. The robes were nice.
Okay.
5.
25. Legacy.
10.
10.
Kayfabe 10.
Kayfabe. Nah, he lost a lot.
But he also won a lot.
Yeah, but doesn't that just sort of mean a 5? Because if you lose all the time,
No, because he won more than he lost. He had like multiple reigns of having the NWA title for more than a year.
I mean, he was like ultimate bad guy, but he lost a lot.
He did, but he also won a lot. He kept that belt for a long time.
Does anybody know Ric Flair's record?
Well,
Ric Flair's win-loss record.
Keep that.
Somebody had to have. Oh, there's always it's always a thing here. Okay, so he had basically a 50% pay-per-view record and a 43%. So that alone tells you the numbers. 40 and 53 averages out to about 47 or so.
All right.
So he had a 47% win record.
How does that rank against?
That's a 5. That's a 5 if I ever saw one. That's a 5. Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
If we're strictly going to determine kayfabe based on win-loss record, not title reigns, any of that stuff.
I'm not saying strictly. I know he's like
7.
a 16-time, but that means
7.
he also lost 15 times or 16 times.
I understand that. 7.
At most you can call it a 6.
That's ridiculous.
No.
This is Flair's like the
and
only.
So many of these wins are cowardly wins because he's a heel. Kayfabe, that means he's not booked strong. He's booked cheatingly. He was like the dirtiest player. He's literally called
because
the
he's the best cheater. That's good kayfabe character development. He's the best cheater.
No way, man.
7.
47%. That's a 5.
7.
6. Split the difference.
Fine. Still garbage.
25 plus what is this number? 10. 10? Is that number 10?
Yeah, 10 for legacy.
Yeah, 25, 10.
35. Plus
and
6
is 40.
41.
1. That's still a really good number. That's like one of the best.
Yeah.
He's up there with The Rock, but you gotta keep this stuff real, man. If you're
I
gonna
am
do
keeping
the
it
math,
real.
you gotta keep it real.
I am keeping it real, but we didn't go back and look at The Rock's winning percentage or Stone Cold's winning percentage. We're going to do that, then we got to be consistent with it.
We can.
Dragon Reborn says, keep it going, getting down to brass tacks.
Oh man, look at this. Oh, this is a gold mine.
But does it include house shows? I don't know what that includes.
Steve Austin. Boy, that's a terrible win-loss record. Oh, wait a second. Was I just looking at this? Hold on a second. Wait, what?
So there's pay-per-view and there's non-pay-per-view. There's two different categories. So there's win, draw, or loss.
Oh, it didn't conglomerate them. Do they conglomerate them over here?
No, it doesn't do it. No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So 51. Okay, so he had about a 50.
He had a good
27.
Good non-pay-per-view winning percentage, but on pay-per-views it was about 50-50. He won about 60% non-pay-per-views, right?
Yeah, something like that. Hold on, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna look at Flair again. I think I was looking at that wrong. Let's see here. Yeah, it was about 50-50, which still, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, Flair's up there. You gotta be real.
What do we give Stone Cold kayfabe then?
Well, he was booked really strong.
Yeah, but his win
like
percentage.
10.
No, if
And
Flair is
10.
a 5 or 6, then Stone Cold is not a 10. If you're going based on winning percentage.
Well, that's only one factor.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the other is just educated. It's just educated talking about it. Educated analysis.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's carry on third day.
You're crazy, man. I want to
You're
see what
crazy.
chat's talking about right now.
Probably anything other than what we're talking about.
Nah, man, they're great. Look at that. Do triple it. No, everybody's asking us to do it.
Oh.
Yeah. See, people are saying be fair to Flair. Do Orton. We're going to do a new series. Wrestling math.
I guess so.
We just shout at each other about
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, man. Anyways, that's it. Maybe we'll continue this in Overrun.
Yep.
Available for $1 patrons today. Here we go. Let's get some music. Kill that. Do this. There's some music. Anyways, want to say thanks so much to everybody. We appreciate it. And yeah, check us out on the Patreon. Right now, you guys can check out our bonus episode, Overrun.
Yes.
We're about to do it right now. So until next time, talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Be a part of Going In Raw today at patreon.com/Steven Larson. Starting at $1 a month, you can enjoy Going In Raw ad-free, gain access to the daily 30-minute Going In Raw post-show, exclusive merchandise, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.